reviews. Now, here on this channel, we just review whatever I just choose to review. But each week, there will be a video posted on here, and it will be the top 5 power rankings of the week from wrestlers. Now, coming in at number 5 may be a disappointment, but not for me. It's Sasha Banks. Reginald, when she had a match here tonight against Reginald, I mean, it was a good match, I'm not gonna lie. But the passion she did not put in the match here tonight made me say and made me think, will Sasha Banks ever be back at the top, even though she has the Women's Championship, if she loses it to Carmella at Royal Rumble or whenever they decide to have Carmella and Sasha Banks rematch after she fought Reginald here tonight? But I was thinking that if she was at the top of the division, she would have more power, more passion than just sitting here alone in the ring and fighting and not getting help. But that's just kind of out of the chain. But now, here is number 4. That is Roman Reigns. Since Paul Heyman here on Friday Night SmackDown, he didn't put in a way that we all thought he would. I mean, Roman Reigns came out and he just had a brawl with Adam Pearce and Kevin Owens. But he got no help from Jey Uso, which kind of disappointed me, because 9 times out of 10, Jey Uso is out there with Roman, but yet it was just Paul Heyman, and Paul Heyman sat there and just stood aside and ran away like he does all the time, like when he was with Brock Lesnar. But yet Brock Lesnar is not in WWE anymore due to some situations with Paul Heyman. So will that be a saying that Roman might quit because of Paul Heyman? Because that's exactly what I think. Now, coming in at number 3, this is from AEW. It's Chris Jericho and MJF. I mean, they put on a good old match, but most of the credit goes to Chris Jericho, and here's why. Don't get mad or anything, because MJF, he's a good wrestler, but yet MJF just didn't put the passion, he didn't put the effort that I was looking for. But Chris Jericho, he put the passion and effort that I was looking for, that mostly everybody was looking for. But MJF, he's better without Inner Circle. He's just better by himself and with Wardlow. I mean, it's not being hateful there, but MJF deserves better. He needs a push. He needs a big push. But now, coming in at number 2, this guy made a return on Impact. I call him the face of Impact Wrestling, and he brought it in TNA, and that is Matt Hardy. He made a shocking surprise this week. But I mean, Matt Hardy, don't get me wrong, he's good, but I prefer him being back in Impact and not switching between Impact Wrestling and AEW, since he got released from WWE because Vince McMahon didn't want that many people, which is to have better rankings during the week, you got to have the better people. And Matt Hardy is one of those better people. But yet he chose to have the weak people. And that's not going out to every man in that locker room. That's going out to the men that are always and have been in a locker room with WWE superstars. But now coming in at number 1, that is Kevin Owens. Kevin Owens made a statement. Kevin Owens proved his point at Friday Night SmackDown. He chose to have a bigger career. He is choosing to do the right while signing that contract like he did last week. But now, that doesn't make a disappointment there. That makes an agreement. So I think for the rankings this week, Kevin Owens goes up to the number 1 because he deserves to have a bigger push. When he was on Monday Night Raw, he never had a huge push. He had a weak push against Bobby Lashley and the rest of his opponents, which is, I didn't physically like that because that just made Kevin Owens weak right there. That just made Kevin Owens not a man, is what it made him not look like. And I know that a lot of people will agree with me on that. Because a man is a male that can step up and put a point where he needs to be and be powerful and speak the truth about that person, that someone, that somebody. But Kevin Owens wants his match. Kevin Owens wants that title, which is his title. Even though when Finn Balor had the title, he didn't get a huge push. But Kevin Owens needs a push with this title. Well, there y'all go, guys. That is my top 5 people of the week. The Power Rankings. Sorry there was nobody from Monday Night Raw. Monday Night Raw wasn't a big old push this week. So, I guess with that being said, I will see y'all later.